All right. Yes, hello. Good evening, everyone. This is Static Pulse, and this is my commentator, fellow friend, Andy Perfect.
Oh, I am a friend.
We're all friends here in the Earthbound Speedrun Discord.
I haven't been around much for this this Ancient Cave Super Series, so I'm excited to be here. Oh, we got the boss list immediately.
Ooh, all right.
No really bad ones, just a Starman Deluxe at the end. Nothing really critical. So
Yeah,
no
Starman.
dogs, no nightmare.
No. Starman DX can still be pretty rough depending on how everyone's HP, all the kids' HP rolls. But by floor 8, you're probably getting some good equipment, so the lasers aren't doing too much damage, probably. No easy way to block Starstorm, though. You're on your own there.
Oh, the prediction for whether there was going to be a dog. I didn't even notice that. But I think it was just Pebble that saw the boss list, right? I think Ihrving flew right past that.
Ihrving did not go that same direction.
And I just love this fast tech speed sometimes. Straight into the desert. Desert only has like 5 or 6 doors or something, but they're so spread out. It's awful.
Don't like getting desert early. It's not much PSI to use on healing alpha if everyone gets sunstroke. Man, there's crows everywhere here, just waiting to steal your bread rolls. You can see some sharks, though. This might be the right way. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know it went up as high as a boiled egg. Usually I see, like, bananas or cans of fruit juice.
So what's the betting line on this one? Do we have a line? Ihrving is what, the 4 seed?
Oh, Ihrving in a tough fight. Got 5, oh, 6.
Well, the protoplasm fight is awful early on. You just do not have any tools to deal with mass enemies like this.
Not without Paula, without any fire. You don't got. It takes a while to learn PSI rocking, but fortunately taking a KO there. I did not see any free healing points just yet, though.
Ihrving just went past the Exomouse room. Does Pebble have the Exomouse as well?
Yeah, it was like room 2 from the start.
Yeah, I mean, it is only like 2 rooms away from the entrance, so it's one of those times where it doesn't serve much purpose.
It's Yeah, at this early in the seed, you're like not even 5 minutes in. At this specific circumstance where you take a full party wipe, might just be easier just to reset, do a new game. Get
And
everyone
Ihrving already
back
found the
up.
boss list as well, so both players now know what's going on.
Yeah, Pebble.
And then now
had
Pebble's
the
got
one
two. I
kill.
mean, both runners are dealing with two dead party members right now. We're both pretty much in the same situation. It's just Pebble's like a room ahead at this point.
Oh, we have super bombs though on the.
So maybe if that that theater is an exit, is a skip to like floor 8 or something, we'll see these characters being, or these players being able to jump back to buy those super bombs.
Oh, another theater.
Or right, yeah, another
Okay.
shortcut right here if they have money.
Yeah, Pebble might be able to sell enough food items to get $30 to get past the gate there. Oh, that's a janky green if I ever saw one. Yeah, you might be able to find a Mr. Baseball hat.
Maybe they were the full heal.
Pebble finding the full heal spot, that's always useful. This is the first time anybody's ever used the doctor.
And I'm gonna guess that the present to the left is actually the carrot key.
Copper bracelet. That's a pretty good defensive item. Pebble might want to sell it.
Yeah,
Get,
probably going back
take
to
a
sell
skip.
it to go through the theater.
Ihrving down $10, unfortunately. Not enough to take the skip, but they're headed toward the full heal room.
Does Pebble always go this quadruple Luigi route? Okay, okay.
Oh,
There's
Pencil
Pencil
Eraser.
Eraser. Charm Coin.
Death
Death Ray.
Ray.
I bet we're looking at what,
Seems
like
like a good skip.
5 or 6 maybe? What's the max distance of us that a skip can be? 5? Okay. Well, the Charm Coin, yeah, I'm gonna guess floor 4 or 5.
Let's see. There's bears and bats.
So are those like, maybe we're only on floor 3. True.
There are bears outside of Winners, but I think in the cave there aren't any bears with the bats.
We saw a zombie as well, so it's either threed or like what do you call the farm zombies from?
Yeah, sometimes the enemies can get spread out pretty far. In the practice seed I did, it was like 3-level enemies, and all of a sudden it skipped up to like Pink Cloud.
I imagine Ihrving at this point is prepping to go through that same shortcut.
Yep, that's what it's looking like. And Pebble stumbled upon one of the worst places to go on it here.
So now we know we're looking at 3 enemies. We got the fly and the dog. So these are like 3 tunnel. I guess, yeah, probably looking at floor 3 or 4.
There and Bad was probably a Lilyfoot then.
And Foppy's down there. Mass enemies. Ooh, this is a dangerous fight right here.
Nope. Mortal on poo, but dog is down, so we get some EXP on Ness and Jeff. Has anybody seen who the prayer character is? Yeah, I usually don't think about it until like kid goes down. I'm like, wait. Are they the prayer kid? Don't need to get him back up. Right, like right away.
Herbs.
Look at saying poop. Jeff has spy. Oh, zombie dog camping right outside. Unfortunately, Pebble's in a bit more of a pickle now without a freeze, but the death ray makes quick work of the. I guess it should be called the re-death ray on that zombie dog. Irving going through the alien base. Pebble.
Oh, Ihrving has the
this
pencil
one.
eraser though. Didn't we find that? He's. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm exposing the fact that it's been a while since I played Earthbound.
And we have a monkey cave skip here with King Banana.
Ooh, double charm.
The skip
Wait, Ihrving, take another one?
Yeah, the first monkey. Yeah, the first monkey wanted King Banana, but I don't think they found a King Banana yet.
Pebble found the Central Robot. Central Robot's a decent place for some early levels if you're willing to sacrifice your big model rocket.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea to go take that.
A nice single enemy. Very, very predictable. I mean, if Pebble wants to explore this floor, there's really no way around this. Yeah, she has to take a few steps south to get that full heal.
Already finding a shop. There's a picnic lunch. That's a skip item. No. There are some DX waters here, actually. Not a bad idea. Well, with only 200 bucks, maybe you want to save for some other stuff, but that's a good 40 PP heal on poo that can be very useful in a pinch.
Yep's got a decent weapon here, so I think, despite there being 3 Central Robots, I think we're going to see the kill here based on these attacks.
It's going to be a lot of EXP, too. I think Ihrving's
It's always very satisfying to me when you see someone throw out the auto attack strategically like that, knowing we're all at full health. I only needed 2 or 3 rounds, and I'm just going to bash this out. Doing the exact same fight now on Ihrving's side. Ooh, and then Pebble finds another full heal.
Ah, the robots are like 90% freeze resist. Oh, Ihrving just barely makes it through. 1 HP left on Jeff. It's a very menacing predator. Alright, so Ihrving's caught up pretty well in levels now, taking out that sentry robot. They didn't get quite as crazy for them as they did for Pebble, but much shorter, much safer. Well, barely.
Do we address Lizzie Pro asking if you could run from the Central Robot fight? Because you cannot. It's another one of those scripted fights.
Yeah, then we have another skip run here. And now, oh, Starman, Diamonds. This is looking like a floor 9 if I ever saw one.
What skip did Ihrving just take? Was that the King Banana skip?
No, that was a different one.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Loading up on Quinn of Defenses for money. Got a nice hotel right here.
Yeah,
as long as nobody dies, is a nice safe spot. And I guess worst case, Ihrving knows where the. I don't know if Ihrving found the full heals on the previous skip area, but they have access to 2, one on the Everdread and one to the Starmaster. So Pebble went backwards and found the floor 4 boss, so we know that the initial skip was to floor 5.
Heavy bazooka.
Ooh, heavy bazooka find is huge. Oh, so did you already look up that Ihrving's on floor 9? Yeah, it's either floor 8 or 9.
It's fairly likely it's 9, I
think. And both these runners know, even if they're on floor 8, it's not a big deal because you're going to want to stay here, not trying to get around a boss or anything. You don't have to worry about going backwards to try and get past the dog fight or the nightmare fight or something.
Yep, Pebble now having taken the skip and...
Yeah, we are neck and neck. They're both looking through the same area. All that work on Ihrving's side is strategically pull the Starman over for the green swirl. Landed right on top of the group.
Pebble also pulling some aliens on his side.
Yeah, these are nice enemies to grind on a little bit. Nice single target enemies. The Starmen aren't that. I mean, there's no AoE attacks they can do. It's just massive or big single target attacks. Those are the best kind of.
Yeah, and they also like to waste their turns guarding or magneting. Overall, fairly safe. It's either floor 9 or floor 8, Dr. Swallman. We're thinking it's floor 9 since we found a heavy bazooka.
They might be Ghosts of Starman. No, they're not doing Starstorm. I'm not positive.
Ihrving found a phone. Always good.
I appreciate the grinding that Pebble's doing right now. So many times when you're under level, and I don't know if these no party members feels like have rolled super high HP or anything. So you're gonna want every single one of these levels, especially with no Paula. And even inevitably, when you do find Gygus, it's gonna think, okay, now I need to start grinding. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can always take the skip back and get the full heal from Dungeon Man too. So this is, I would say, very, very safe.
I don't think Pebble has gone north to find the hotel spot. Ihrving has.
Yeah, Pebble's been pretty content to sit here and grind a bit.
Nasty fight on Ihrving's side. This guy's dangerous even in regular game. Ooh, just resetted. Didn't even bother with it.
Yeah, at that point, he just saved. Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened? Got confused and Jeff turned around and shot the bazooka at the party.
Hate it when Flash does that.
A nasty spawn tile right outside the door here for Ihrving.
Oh, aliens camping right outside. Fortunately, couldn't get the green there.
So yeah, interesting strategies. Ihrving just opted, as soon as came across floor 9, to start looking around. Ended up finding the heavy bazooka immediately. Whereas Pebble saw floor 9 and is immediately just grinding without really looking around. So very different strategies here. So Ihrving has more knowledge, Pebble is higher level. But Pebble definitely taking these more reliable, just very safe fights. We've been grinding on the single Starman for like 5 straight minutes.
Yeah, his kids are early 30s now. It may not be a bad idea to start investigating the floor, getting some items, or making progress toward finding Gygus.
Pebble going back. I guess this is the breaking point now, going back to take that full heal and maybe start exploring now.
Yeah, it's going to make the floor a lot more traversable with all these levels.
Yeah, I mean, the only difference is Pebble doesn't have a save location. But at the same time, it's the very beginning of the game is probably what, like 15 doors away from where we are right now. It's not that far.
Yeah, Ihrving unfortunately is saved in a rough spot. All those spawn tiles right outside the room. Oh, jet's down. Yep. Yeah, this next freeze beta should take it out, though. It's already taken like 3 of them. Hopefully he'll be able to make it back to HHV so he can take the resave in a better spot. Oh no. Oh, I mean...
Yeah, the hardest part sometimes of skipping that quick is just finding something just reliable to grind on, and both these runners have already tackled that problem. Pebble now doing the coin of defense, stocking up for money, in the hopes to find a arms dealer. I mean, both runners know about the arms dealer back in the desert with super bombs, but
yeah, back on floor 1. They could go back there. It's not out of the question.
Yeah, even with the heavy bazooka, just having those super bombs would get them through phase 1 and phase 2 pretty quick.
Yeah, you could set your mouse to somewhere around here. Oh, hey, picnic lunch skip. The lone Fobby chasing after him. Souvenir coin?
We have the custom music in these seeds.
Oh,
ooh, another big...
Houston, no.
I saw that classic wiggle of frustration.
Oh, no.
And you just know the runner's thinking, like, was it that one door in Happy Happy that I didn't look in as the way forward, or am I gonna go through in all of Tucson to find out this is backwards? Tucson is the largest. It was like 16, 17 doors or something ridiculous.
It is a lot of doors. There's also a lot of skips into whatever this floor is, too.
Pebble not going the same way, entering Tucson.
Like 4 monkey caves.
No, this is souvenir coin. Never mind. 1 door away.
Another monkey cave.
Tons of skip zones onto floor 9.
Yeah, the game just wants you to finish it already. It's like, hey, here you are. Just, you know, this is what you wanted, right? Find a diamond, it might be some sort of Octobot. Wow, that
I
sounds
hate
terrible.
having the mines on a high floor. I'd rather have Tusa in our own net than the mines. So slow going. Magic Tart's a nice find on Pebble's side.
Yeah, Burglar here might have some decent stuff.
Some bottles of DX water on Ihrving's side if you want to, if they
Yeah,
want
and
to
you got all
stock
those
up
coins to
for
sell too.
food. There's what, like 5 presents.
Yeah, Brick Road's pretty nice unless there are flames in there, since they can still clip into the main maze itself. It
I always
happened
like
to me
finding
once,
the really nice safe rooms, like Dalam or like Dalam, the Dalam room with a full heal on a phone or something like that.
Yeah, Andonut's Lab too. That's a good one.
Then Ihrving finding room from fork to fork. Found
Oh,
there it is, back to floor 8. So that leans towards Happy Village being the way forward. I don't know if Ihrving and Pebble explored every door. I don't recall.
Oh, here's a nice hub. Definitely a little better than the Saturn Valley Hotel. You can also revive your kids here.
Yeah, another one of those good rooms with a phone, full heal, even though it requires 2 steps.
Yeah, honestly, if the floor 8 boss wasn't Starman DX, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea to go check out that present right at that Loon Mine Hall exit either. But having to go through DX to peek that present, probably a little too much. Oh, and we have the Eraser room.
I think, yeah, there looks like there's like 5 or 6 skips to floor 9.
Wasn't the Eraser room, wasn't that on floor 1? Or floor 2 or something?
5.
Yeah, I remember seeing it really early.
Pebble loading up on way more DX waters than Ihrving did. Piggy jelly to find. Oh wait, no, that's not the pig nose. What does the piggy jelly do?
It's a end-game heal item. It's like 300? Yeah. Pebble and Ihrving high-fiving in the arcade.
Yeah, it is crazy how pretty much lockstep these 2 runners have been.
Yeah, the game's funneled them pretty well in this one direction.
Yeah, sometimes you find where it was just like one random room where one person goes right and the other person went up, and it just takes totally different paths. But here, both runners took essentially the same route, where Pebble seems to be maybe like a higher level, but like 2 or 3 rooms behind in the progression and exploration.
Yeah, we'll have to... Oh, there's a Saturn Doctor. Unfortunately, having to come all the way up here and get ambushed by diamonds. I know he tried Paralyze earlier and it didn't work on the Octobot. So I think that's why he was trying Hypnosis. Yeah, anything that explodes is no good. Oh, is Pebble gonna challenge DX? Thinking about it. Nope. Oh,
Ooh,
okay,
star
there's a
pendant.
star pendant. There you go.
Did Pebble find the heavy bazooka in Happy Happy?
Yes. Oh, here's the pink cloud. Yeah, the scariest part might be trying to find him here in Tucson.
I was gonna say, just the scariest ones are when Armored Pokey and Gygus are both freeze resistant, but even with this seed, it wouldn't be that big of a deal since both runners, the heavy bazooka was just right on the route.
Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh, we're seeing fires. This is probably the way to Gygus. Over on Irving's side. Oh, we have the cult house.
Next with a couple presents.
Regular bazooka. Don't need that anymore. Meteorum. Pebble finding their star pendant.
I'm feeling pretty confident about the path forward, although I don't know if another phone has been found somewhere. Oh, there we go.
There's Gygus.
31-minute mark.
31 minutes.
And with a phone right next to it, too. Are we just going for it immediately? No.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even really need the mouse if the save's right outside the room.
HPs are just too low to go for it right now, right? I guess maybe you would just fight it now just to gather information about the Armored Pokey status.
Yeah, that's one thing you should do. Already thinking about it. Looks like. Alright, time to yellow.
He heard us talking. He's like, I'm feeling that rockin' alpha.
What?
Oh, never mind.
Oh. No? You went all the way up there to turn around?
I totally get it though when you go there and you're like, no, I'm not going to, and as you like debate in your head as you walk back and forth.
We have another high
Take
five
20
here
seconds to think about it. Pebble going down this. They're in the same room right now. Pebble will be finding the Gygus room here in just a couple minutes.
Maybe you decided to go back and try Gygus after all? Yep, you're gonna have to enter the meeting.
I so appreciate the sprite creators doing the robot sprites, just graying out the characters.
Oops.
Doing the petrified state from Final Fantasy VI.
Don't take those diamond fights, Ihrving. No. Oh. Yeah, well, that's a final star, man. That's for sure.
So once again, both runners in the same room. This has happened at least 10 times so far this race.
Yeah, saving the mouses can still be a good idea, especially if you plan on exploring more of the floor. Pebble's leaving. Yeah, that's
Pebble
very
followed
viable.
that same strategy real quick. We're second guessing, going back and forth until deciding to actually go for it. I think both runners are prepared to take on Gygas now. I mean, I think they both have the gear for it. I think both players are under-leveled for it. I think I think I don't know. I'm overly safe sometimes. I would just go look for like spending like 5 minutes grinding and then coming back for this. All right, let's see how this first turn goes. Got the alpha.
Got an alpha. That's not too bad. Alright, well, this para hit. Did not work.
So now this moment you lands is like, you immediately think, oh no, is Armored Pokey have like 10 or like the 10% chance? Interesting, did Rockin' Beta and it just failed on Gygas.
Yeah, Gygas is pretty fat.
That's nice.
Ihrving smushing some more caterpillars.
Which character has prey? It's one of the things I always forget to check.
I think it's Pooh. I don't think Pebble has any revives. Alright, Numb did work, but yeah, if you don't have any revival items and Pooh goes down, then
Ihrving finding the red caterpillar.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of finding a monster to grind on, this is about the best thing you could find.
Yeah, it won't hurt to get more HP on this. You just get right outside, save, heal up. No, there's been a couple of one-off shops, but and I don't think any of them had herbs for sale. Ihrving continuing the caterpillar grind. Pebble picking up some piggy jelly, gonna find their star pendant again here soon. Or maybe they already have it, I don't know if they saved after they got it or not. Yeah, did they... I guess they reset instead of just... Oh, there's a present in there, Pebble.
The heal and save makes me think, yep, going for a second try at this. Was it just Pebble at this point that's tried? I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just Pebble so far. I think Pebble's trying to find the way back. Oh, no, they were looking for the star pendant. They did reset. Okay. Oh, red swirl on the alien there.
Yeah, I agree. Ihrving's got a chance at this one. I mean, they need a Rockin' Beta or a Rockin' Alpha to survive this, most likely. Didn't get it. I mean, it could roll low. Nope.
It did not roll low.
Like, is that a just immediate reset? Do you try and get this life up off? No, you're down.
No, but
I don't think either runners have revive items. We saw back in early one of the shops, back in Onet, there's a shop that had secret herbs. I'm surprised no one went back for those.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if you can just hammer it out with heavy bazookas and breezes, then why not? Oh,
Who had healing gamma?
Healing.
No, let's hope Ness doesn't get hit by this.
Oh, and it backfired.
Oh no!
Down goes Jeff.
Jeff is unlikely to survive this transition, and I think that's where all his firepower is too.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it works, eventually. Unfortunate. Nope.
Ihrving throwing out the Viper. How much poison damage does that do? 20 damage
like
a turn.
20 to 25. Oh, hey, Jeff's back up right away.
Back. He's weak to, or Gygus is weak to freeze, and he's got heavy bazookas, so... And he has a star pendant, so I don't see why this isn't going to happen this turn, or this round, this go-around.
It's quite likely that Ihrving has got this, with the way things are going. There could be some stray thunders that come out, or maybe some flashers that take out the other kids that could put them in a rough spot, but...
Yeah, and Pooh rolled high HP, so... I mean, I think the only thing they would just randomly die to is 2 back-to-back thunders. And I mean, don't want to jinx it, but...
Yeah, it would... Oh, phase transition on the poison.
Oh, to the poison?
Yeah. Does Gygus still take a turn if the phase transitions due to poison? I guess it skips his turn, actually.
Yes, Lug, you rolled a very friendly seed for a Apollo-less one. I guess good for the runners, bad for the audience.
Yeah, I think Pepple's now in a good spot. It looks like Pokey got paralyzed.
Wait, does chat not... Are you not coming through on your own stream? Oh, no. Slug has literally been talking extensively this entire race.
God. I've literally been talking the entire time I did the intro. Oh my god. Wow. I apologize. Something had happened with my OBS and my input capture was not the correct one, so I'm just not going to say anything else. Good night.
Now you have to talk the entire rest of the time to make up for it.
Now I have to make up for everything. I wonder why it didn't, like, capture my voice from Discord, though. That's weird. How silly.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, it's not your fault.
Alright, Pebble on to phase 2 now. They're gonna work their way through Gygus here.
Well, just know that I had some really great things to say, so...
I was being very insightful.
Honestly, the best commentary of the century.
And you all missed it. Only Static and Andy got to hear. Just shaking off the restreamer rust and dust, you know. I got this. We're good from here on out. At least everything looks good, right?
Everything looks great.
Thank you.
But you know, if you want
Loopy,
to...
I don't think. I mean, unless something catastrophically goes wrong, I think the only way this dies is if Ness outspeeds Pooh, Ness heals Pooh first, and then Gygus hits Pooh with both lightnings for extremely high damage. I think that's really the only way that Ihrving loses this. And that's such
Pretty
a
much.
slim chance. I mean, there's always a chance, but... That's really the only way Ihrving can lose this one at this point.
Yeah, Ihrving took some time at the start of the prayer phase to stabilize a bit, but it seems they're in full swing through the prayers now. Pebble on to phase 3, starting their prayer phase off.
Which leads me to believe that if Pebble hadn't reset and kind of set themselves back with having to go back and get all those items, this would have been
Don't
even
say that. You're gonna
closer.
just... Pebble's gonna listen to this and hear you say that and think, oh no.
No, it's okay.
I knew, but you didn't have to say it.
Me and Pebble are very candid with each other. It's totally fine. I don't say that as like a slight to Pebble at all. Pebble's a great friend.
Alright, Ihrving's probably got to go by the darkness. Only one more. And there we go.
Alright, GG.
46-43 for a Apollo-less Ancient Cave
Is
Seed is...
insane.
And the fact that both these runners are gonna have or finish within a few minutes of each other.
I know, that was an insane cave.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that it wasn't absolutely horrific for our runners, you know. I'm glad that the seed rolled rather nicely. So, GG's to both.
Yeah, that was just a very quick, all the very kind skips went right to the end. Really, the biggest pain was, taking some rough fights at the start in the desert. Both runners had majority of their kids knocked out.
Jackaroonie.
But, once they got to floor 9, ground on some Starmen, got going.
Yeah, there was a really good grind setup on floor 9, and I think that definitely helped both of the runners, because if you can just get kind of like, you know, you can fight that one nerd, freeze them, get those levels, and then just continue on with that momentum, then it really, you know, just takes you into being able to complete the seed.
What do Ancient Cave times look like these days? I feel, because it feels like even like sub-hour runs are not as common as they used to be.
It depends. I really feel like it depends. Even with like really like top level runners, you're still gonna see some longer, like maybe a little bit past an hour. But I would say under an hour, you're doing fabulous. A little bit past an hour, pretty common. Oh my god, yeah, no, the seed lab. Well, look, we're not going to talk about that. I already went over this, you just couldn't hear me.
Although my practice speed today was...
told Leslie not to bring up my trauma, but you couldn't hear me, apparently. Mr. Magoo situation. But yeah, no, these no policies have been really brutal for everyone practicing them. So this one, I don't know. Rolled from the Earthbound Gods, they have blessed us.
Yeah, Ancient Cave Seeds can be highly variable, just depending on where the skips are, where they go. Maybe you have to go through a dog or 3, like in our qualifier seeds. You know, it's just highly variable. Yes, we have PebblePossum here in the chat with us. How you doing, Pebble?
I'm upset about resetting.
Together,
That's what I thought I was on commentary the whole time, and then I wasn't until the last 5 minutes. So don't feel too bad about, you know, doing silly things.
Yeah, so you and Ihrving were very, very close the entire seed.
Yeah, both of you found the Gygus room within, I don't know, within a minute or 2 of each other.
Oh wow. I was surprised I was on 9 actually. I thought I'd skip to 8.
Yeah.
I think you both went backwards and found the path to the previous boss, and I think both of you were considering checking it to know what floor you were on. And the fact that you both knew what the bosses could be for floor 7 and 8.
I was considering just knocking over Guardian General for XP, but I decided that I'd gotten enough. And that's why I didn't check, and I would have been unpleasantly surprised if I had.
Yeah, that was a Starman DX. That would have been a pretty difficult fight without any NBR. Anything of the sort.
I think I had a heavy pursuit at that point, but yeah, that's still been several turns taking Starstorms.
Yeah, no safe way to avoid Starstorm without brain shocking the DX if it was vulnerable to it. So aside from that, any thoughts on the seed? There was floor 1 seemed a little rough with that big desert there. Both you and Ihrving had a bit of a pain point there.
Yeah, definitely was. My whole party got sunstroked, and I didn't really have the PP to cure them, and then just kind of died to attrition. But I did find the Magnet Hill, so that it wasn't terrible. That really helped me bounce back. I'm glad I delayed taking the show ticket skip to look for that.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well for you. Ihrving also eventually found that full heal, but you made it there first. Ihrving, I think, was the first one onto floor 9. He took the skip first. I think he went to the right before you did in that Monotoli hallway. You also did a longer grind session at the start, whereas Ihrving, he flip-flopped a bit on whether to fight Gygus or not, but then when he saw a caterpillar in the Gygus room, he took some time to dump some bugs for those levels.
I see. Yeah, I was getting good levels. I knew I would need them. Just without Paula, I felt that was safe to at least get healing Gamma on Pooh before proceeding. Since I had Starman Deluxe, or not Deluxe, Starman Supers to fight, I felt like I could get it reasonably quickly.
Yeah,
especially since it was so close to face on the skip.
Yeah, with healing Gamma, that was very useful because it didn't look like there were any. Maybe there were some secret herbs somewhere, but I just don't recall.
Yeah, I was definitely scared that I didn't have any sort of res item. Thankfully, Pooh was fairly tanky.
Yeah.
But yeah, it still could have gone sideways, and it did the first time around, my first scouting run, and then I reset instead of just taking the wipe, and that probably made the difference.
One final comment from me. Did you consider possibly going back to floor 1 and loading up on super bombs?
I had not saved for a long time. I was considering, maybe the Death Warp, but then I found the Tenda Village. I decided that was good enough. I had a heavy bazooka. I decided that was probably more valuable at that point to have a save in the Tenda Village.
All right, fair enough. Plug, Andy, got anything further?
Great job.
No questions. I mean, I always come into a no policy with thinking like, oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Not having Shield Sigma, and both of you just like powered through it. It was awesome.
Yeah, really great job, both of you, for sure.
Yeah, thank you. This is faster than all my quals by far, and it's a bummer that I didn't win.
Yeah.
Not having Paula or having Paula is just a detriment.
Yeah, y'all did great.
Thank you.
Well,
does anybody know if Ihrving wanted to come into the chat?
I think if Ihrving wanted to, they would have hopped in. He has privileges, so we'll just kind of say that maybe Ihrving is being humble and shy and doesn't want to join us. But we do have some more races this weekend. My race versus Colby Ray's is tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Catch that here on Earthbound Super Series. And then on Sunday, we have two races. Sir Static Pulse versus, who are you racing? Charles. Charging Charles. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then directly following that, we have Brooke versus Leslie Pro. So definitely tune in. We have races coming up all throughout the weekend. I'll make sure that you can hear me the next time. What a rookie mistake. Golly. And I realized halfway through, I was like, can they hear me? So then I turned on one thing and then it still didn't matter, but it's fine. I'll be here for more. But yeah, definitely drop us a follow. Definitely follow our runners. They're both fabulous and wonderful folks. You'll love them. Follow Andy, the godfather of Earthbound Super Series. It's in Static Pulse, also an amazing runner. So yeah, everyone check it out. And I think that's good for us. Any final words, y'all?
Why did I reset?
Why did I reset?
I hope I can be this fast come Sunday.
Yeah, let us all have wonderful seeds such as this
And not a
one.
2-hour one.
Yeah. Do we have a raid target? Does anyone have a raid target for us? Any suggestions? Andy, Static, y'all have anything?
I don't have my Twitch up at the moment, so I can't see.
Yeah, no one's speedrunning Earthbound at the moment.
Okay. And I don't see any of the... We have games done quick, but I mean, whatever. So yeah, so we'll just go ahead and end it there. But thank you all so much for hanging out on your Friday evening. I hope you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yep. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.